I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stand.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Redskins. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
Coach, for my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great NFC matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Redskins. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First carry for Peyton Barber. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. Now it's Newton. This one caught by Davis. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Check 52.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Out of the gun, Newton. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 28. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to them,
taking it right down Broadway. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 28 yards. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by their 6-foot quarterback. You may have heard of him. From Purdue, it's Drew Brees.
And when you think of Drew Brees, you think of production and you think of competitiveness. That guy competes on every snap, whether he's throwing it, moving around in the pocket, calling plays, you name it, he knows how to rally a team.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Let's get a quick look at the Saints offense.
And what a tough environment to roll into. On the road, playing one of the better teams in the league, obviously, because this is the playoffs. So what do teams talk about? Bringing their own momentum, bringing their own energy on the road, because you know you won't get any from the home crowd.
From the 30 on second down, Brees, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. Here's a look at the starters defensively for Washington. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Just like that. Just like that.
Brees now to throw. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Brees looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 42.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run for the first time with Hill. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing on first down is Brees. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Brees going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. On 2nd and 7, Brees. They set up the screen to Hill. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, but sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Well, they need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brees. And that will be incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
On 1st and 10, Newton looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 41 yards. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on second down. Newton, they will find Davis. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Ready? Ready?
Sit right there. 58.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Vernon Davis there to make the grab. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was polished off by a Redskin touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. To throw again on second down. Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
56. Mike's 56. Stop your whining. 56.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Thorne. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now following the interception, here's Newton. It's caught by Davis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Push him back. Push him back.
Here's Newton. And finding Davis here, the tight end. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Here we go. Katie.
Rip right.
From the 50, Newton. This goes to Barber, the running back. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it's a 2nd down. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing again is Newton. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 23. So we come upon halftime here in the... You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. This is taken at the 3. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Throwing is Newton. He'll check this one down to Barber. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
A big-time return there, 40 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Ready. 95, 56, 5-8.
Touchdown, defense.
5-9.
He's coming, double up.
They'll try to get the offense going with Hill. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Opposite.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And that's complete to Sanders. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Yellow waiting. Don't get nervous. Hey, Delta.
58, Mike.
Stay with your man.
58, Mike.
Breeze now on 1st down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there of 22. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Now Breeze. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Hey, easy.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
They'll try and run for it with Hill. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
And now back out comes the offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Newton now to throw. This one caught by Davis. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, they run with Hill, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Brees going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
56.
On 1st down, Brees. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
56.
Breeze now. And Sanders has got it complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Breeze now, perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
53.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Breeze. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
5-8.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Now a 10th carry for Hill. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd and 9. Breeze. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. This will be caught at about the 6. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The kick by Lutz is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Back to throw. The throw taken in by Sims. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down. They'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran safety, Malcolm Jenkins, who got a hand in there to disrupt it. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. On the move to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll get this down to the 10. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about, from the offense's perspective, what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2.
Easy.
Mike, 58, right there.
Hey, Alpha. He's heavy on the edges. 13.
He's back to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Here we go.
56, check 56.
Hey, Charlie.
This is me and you. 56.
Back to throw.
56.
Left side here to Sanders. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Back. You're good. Right forward. Ready. Hey, foxtrot. Hey, easy.
Get Mike.
Watch QB's off. Watch QB's tonight.
To throw is Breeze. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Bravo.
Mike's 56.
I smell fear now. Hey, easy.
Back to throw, Breeze. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Ready. 95, 56. 11.
You can't block me. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
Hey, Haywood.
Now Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Hey, you got 3 out.
Kill.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. I'm coming.
Hey, Echo.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 50.
Here we go.
All day, every day, any day. Hey, 58 is a Mike. Go 58 is a Mike.
One final try here for Breeze. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Their season ends here. A tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild